A new name. Put your hands together for John Gamora.
Oh my goodness. You guys are good people. We don't have good people like you back home in hell. You know? How's it going? A little bit about me. I come from a family that likes to buy a lot of meat rubs. Anyone else? I can feel it. I don't think it's a secret already, you guys. I am a sex therapist on my free time, you know? I like to help people. And when I was before the show, I was actually going through the audience, listening to things. As a sex therapist, concerned me. I heard from this side of the room, how do I become a sex symbol again? And I mean, look at me. Becoming a sex symbol. I haven't been a sex symbol since I was a child, I heard from this side of the room, is anal the only way to save my marriage? Yes. Yes, it is. I love, exploring the sex, that people have, what people find interesting, I love it when, oh, thank you.
Fuck yeah, John Gamora.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Yes. We are playing
John.
the crying game.
Thank you.
Love this.
It's nice to meet you. This is your first time on the show, right?
Yeah.
Have you, you've been here before? You've seen the show?
Mm-mm.
Pretty sure this guy just came out of the closet. He got so excited at you, John, that he's knocking bottles over right now.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah?
I think this is one of the guys that guy's grandparents would hate on Price is Right.
Well, look at this. Look what we got here. One of those, what do we call them, girly boys. John, what's your story, man? Where are you from?
From Sacramento.
Sacramento. How long you been in LA?
3 months now.
3 months.
How old are you?
I just turned 21 last week.
Oh, you're a babe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
It's going to be really hard. You're still discovering, I bet, a lot about yourself at 21, and coming from Sacramento, which I don't is like the taffy capital of the world or something. It's not like the most open-minded place.
It's chill.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's chill.
Oh, so, okay. And so, but it's going to be really hard. You gotta I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to start. You're so likable when you come on stage.
Oh, thank you.
Chill, Sacramento?
It's chill.
Yeah, he was saying it was.
He said it was chill.
It's chill.
Hottest women
I
in
mean,
California.
If there's anybody that's been on the show tonight that would definitely love Sac, I would think it'd be you. But Sacramento's a pretty god-awful city.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know that, right?
Oh, yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst. But it's like you were saying it in the context of oh, it's not safe. It's chill. It's not.
Do you do stand-up comedy? Have you done it before?
For the past 3 years.
In Sacramento?
Yeah.
And how long have you been in LA again? A month?
3 months now.
3 months. You
Yeah.
live here now?
Yeah.
What are you doing for work?
I work at a Section 8 listing company.
Wow.
Okay.
Section 8 listing.
Didn't see that coming. Yeah.
Who files Section 8? Do you interact with people that are filing for Section 8, or do you just...
No, we just interact with the Section 8 house, apartment complexes, and then just, list them on Doorsite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do in Sacramento for work?
I went to school full time.
To study what?
Graphic design.
Oh, really? Design.
That's pretty chill.
The string around your neck, it's very confusing to me. If you pull that, does your head fall off?
Yes. 100%.
It's so hard. It's so hard for me from the outside looking at you because you have so much persona, so much.
On the outside, and I'm looking in, and I can see through you, see your true colors, 'cause inside I'm empty.
That's what I was thinking.
Keep going.
But you have so much personality, so much persona on stage that your persona is overriding anything you're saying. Kind of. Does that make sense?
Yes.
If I came up because of what I look like, and I was like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" That's my energy, right? And I was like, "Yeah, that's right, bitches. Yeah, fucking take some, get some. Who wants to kill a beer?" That's a little bit of my act, but so what you have to do is I think you really have to focus on writing a joke, like a setup punch, and don't. It's so dangerous for me to give you any insight because I really am coming from a totally different side of stand-up than you are.
Yeah.
But you're so likable. The second you came out, I already like this kid. He looks like fucking lead singer of a band I dig.
Totally. You have a ton of charisma, and I think Bert's definitely spot on. Like, it's like, you should be more direct with what you're saying. Like, you're like, I'm a sex therapist. I like that in my spare time. You know, I'm like, what are you saying? Are you have a lot of sex?
Prostitute? Do you
have a lot of sex right now?
Yeah.
Tons. No.
Do you-
not really, no.
Oh, then don't lie to him. Tell him the truth.
But I'm not lying.
You said you're a sex therapist.
Why can't I be?
Because you're not.
Are you certified? Are you certified as a sex therapist?
No.
And you're not getting laid.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, but we don't.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's the thing is that
I'm on the outside and I'm looking in.
no, but what I'm saying is you do think it's funny. Hey, I'm a sex therapist, but that actually puts a lot of questions in our head. Oh, this kid's getting a lot of fucking action right now.
Right.
Who's he fucking? Where is he fucking? But you're not fucking anybody. So be open with who you are. I'm gay and I'm not gay. You're gay, right?
No.
That's
Am
why
I
I don't want
just-
to touch it. That's why
I'm
I
on
don't want to touch
the outside and
didn't wanna
I'm
touch
looking in.
You are right.
No.
You're not gay.
No.
You're straight.
it. See, that's why I didn't want to touch it.
Hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to touch that one.
Wow.
I didn't want to be presumptuous because you didn't say you were, you know, and I didn't know if you were like trans. You know what I mean? I want to be insensitive to you.
It's what everybody in the room was thinking. Do you know
Yeah.
that, or are you unaware of that?
I'm-
I had to go through this too at one point. People told me
By the way,
people told me that I seem gay in every single way, and I just sort of didn't see it. But now, like, I have a joke about it and stuff like that, and it's okay because I acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Do you know that you seem that way? Like when you bought those capris,
Right.
you're like, I'm gonna get so much pussy with these.
Sure.
And you said you like anal. You said anal. Like,
You did say anal.
yeah.
Twice.
that's why it was confusing.
That's why he's confused.
I think then let's start from scratch.
Yeah.
You confused the fuck out of us.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Like,
Okay,
like
cool.
own who, like, be who you are, but let us know who you are.
You were raised
Right.
by a single mom. You have 2 older sisters. Am I correct?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, we don't know who you are. We want to
Sometimes
know
I
because
do
you're
that
so
and I'm
fucking
right.
likable, like Bert was saying. We want to know everything about you. I kind of want to date you.
Oh, thank you.
Single mom though, right?
Huh? I
Was your
mean,
dad in the
not
picture?
until I turned 18 did they divorce. So I was not a single mom yet. It was not a single mom situation.
Gotcha. They
Yeah.
fought a lot.
Yeah.
What does your father think about you?
I don't
Honestly.
know. I don't know, actually.
You don't know him? Do you guys have a relationship?
A little bit.
A little bit?
You know?
What is Russell Brand?
I think
father?
this is sort of where we're.
Yeah, this is almost. It's too much to dig.
We're almost getting somewhere though.
I'm
Last time
yeah.
you talked to your dad, I mean, do you mind talking about this? 'Cause it's
No,
always
it's
fun
chill.
to find out the compelling stories of people because
Yeah.
everybody's so different. So like the last time you talked to your dad, what was that like? Well, how does that happen? How does that end? How often do you guys communicate?
Well, he's been around he was around when I was growing up, but he was like an alcoholic. So it was like one of those things where you're like,
Did he ever
not
hit
really.
you?
Huh?
Did he ever hit you?
I mean, nothing like beyond the belt,
Is he the one that
It was
tied-
just like
Is he the
nothing
one
beyond
that
the
tied
belt.
the string around your neck when you were a little boy?
Okay,
Only
now
my
I'm
father-
totally seeing you for who you are.
Only
Like,
my father knows how to disengage this knot.
Well, Bert's also a father, so I want to hear
Yeah.
this.
How much did your dad drink for him to be that kind of guy?
I don't know. It
Every
was
night?
Every night, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
note
you
to
drink
self.
with him?
No, I don't drink.
So what we're getting at is, let's just do a show of hands real quick. And this is no judgment and whatever, but if you thought that he was gay when he came on stage, just raise your hand. So
Interesting.
it's as if we were misreading everything you were saying because we had and this isn't racist. This is called comedy. This is like when you go
Right.
up on
It's
stage, you're presenting
racist.
a piece of art.
It's
Yeah.
literally the same thing you saw us go through if you were here during Tyler Guizar when he's like, by the way, I'm Mexican. Mm-hmm. It's like we thought he was white.
Yeah.
No, it's also a reflection on us because we're also assuming that you're gay. You never said it, so it's a reflection on. We're all bad people.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what we think gay people are. Just
And you're beautiful. I mean,
oh my God.
You're a fucking good-looking dude,
Thank you.
and you have perfect locks of hair. And
I mean, you called yourself a sex symbol at one point during your 60 seconds. You do know that, right?
I am aware.
And that you love anal.
dude, I am totally seeing his personality now.
Are you just not gay yet because you realize this is broadcast? And you're like, wait, don't want them to find out on a stupid TV Ustream show or whatever.
Cut to this. They have this podcast streaming live right now at a bar that his dad's drinking at, just looking up like, what the fuck?
That's
Are they calling my son gay? I'm going to go get back in his life right now. Could be happening.
that's the newest age way to come out of the closet. Like, so recently I came out of the speaker.
I came out to my father on Periscope, and
So then tell us something about you, because with what you present on stage, like tell us a part about you that's interesting. Have you ever been in a fist fight?
No.
Okay.
have you ever been in a cat fight?
Have you ever been fisted?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Huh?
Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
18.
18.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It's fine.
Was it in the skeleton of a Payless shoe store?
It was in, yes.
Where was it?
It was actually in the Cinnabon next door. No, it was at my house. Like in the apartment, rented. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What was she like?
She's fine.
You guys just got done. What'd you guys do before that?
Drink.
Stand up, actually.
You did stand up.
Yeah.
At 18.
Uh-huh.
2021, 3 years.
Yeah.
Sacramento. Yep, that makes sense. Huh? She did stand up too.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Interesting.
The only thing you're gonna get, look, I'm 43 years old. Don't fucking take anything I say. Take it with a grain of salt. The only thing you're gonna get from me is a perspective of who will sit in an audience one day and what I saw when I saw on stage and what misled me, and that's it. So now, don't take that for a grain of salt, but use it to assume, hey, maybe not everyone gets the vibe I'm putting out.
Yeah.
And like Tony said, acknowledge it and move past it.
Look,
and be who you are. Be exactly who you are.
An interesting thing that happened with me in my development here actually was the old talent coordinator Tommy ran everything here, and I was like a few years in, 3-4 years in, and he started telling my friends and other people like, well, he's gay and he's not talking about it. When Tony's honest with himself and acknowledges how gay he is, then maybe he'll be a paid regular sometime. Until he's real with himself. Like, I got wind of this from my buddies that are like, dude, Tommy thinks you're gay. That's why you're not a paid regular yet. I'm like, what the fuck? So, this is a true story, by the way. This is all real. So I literally, I'm not even kidding. That week, I'm like, all right, so I know how to fix this because I'm not really gay. So I'm going to acknowledge why I seem gay. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to acknowledge why I seem gay, and I'm going to write a thing about what is gay about me. So I wrote a thing about having a gay face and sounding gay and all this shit, and
Which is one of the funniest
killed
things
harder
ever,
than anything that I ever did before. And then there was 2 or 3 years where I couldn't do a set without opening up with that exact joke because it got everything out of the way immediately. You need to figure out what your gay face is.
And it's not
or maybe do you have string around both of your heads? Maybe to loosen the little one a little.
You have more of a. It's not really your face that's gay because you could totally be banging pussy by your look. It's you have a super gay swagger.
Yeah.
Super fucking gay swagger.
Yeah.
I've never seen a straight man look out into the audience and basically be like, because I am a sex symbol.
Yeah, you have like hot chick swag.
Also, you're holding the microphone and you've been twisting it the whole time while you've been talking.
A lot of that, a lot of movement.
You can't help what people in the audience are going to think, but they are going to think it. People think I'm fucking fat. They're wrong.
You're right. Tom's fat. If you want to see what fat is, look up Tom Segura on Google.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why are we keeping this? John, so tell us one more interesting thing about you. Any special skills or talents, anything that you can do that makes you
You've
special?
never had a gay experience?
My
At all?
No.
Really?
And my legs hyperextend. That's the one thing that's interesting.
Do they hyperextend when you're another dude?
That way.
All right, so it's like you're
Wait,
not
what
gay,
was that? Do that
but
again.
your body wants to be gay.
He's a gay demon.
Demon. Can I see your legs hyperextend again? What was that?
I mean, damn.
Oh yeah, that's so that you could back up in the cock better.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Your body is actually trying to tell you something.
you. Yeah.
John, no gay. No, so you're saying not gay at all?
No.
Don't look at him lovingly like
Dude.
that. What the fuck was that? You're like,
Even the way you said you're not gay was the gayest way I've heard.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not making fun of that. I don't want you to fucking second guess anything about your life, but you were like, no.
Yeah, it felt like you were gonna like pull a lollipop out of your mouth after you said that.
seriously.
No, and I never will be.
Yeah.
I'm a sex symbol.
Homoerotic.
Huh?
You just ooze sex.
Oh, thank you.
You do. You
You
seem
do have a
horny
rock
as
star
fuck.
look, like you like a Michael Hutchins or
You
something.
jerk off a lot. You a horny guy?
Not really. No.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Who are you?
I'm an enigma.
I think
Who are you?
he's like that section of the store where you don't know if it's men's or women's clothing.
Unisex. Yeah.
Like, well, there's a bra, but there's also a pair of work boots. So.
You are hotter than my wife.
Here we are. We're in the Who Are You chamber with John.
What do you weigh? What do you weigh?
What do you
What? 140.
140. I'll take it.
Wow, fucking
Fucked
welterweight. John, anything else? Anything else other than you can hyperextend your legs? Something that you've been through personally?
A
or
secret.
A secret? You know. You know.
Any weird camp stories?
Tyler told us he was hanging out with a girl that had was drinking hand sanitizer, for example.
Yeah.
Any weird friends? Do anything weird?
Do I have any weird fucking friends?
Any like times you're walking around West Hollywood and a guy mistakes you as gay and you have to explain to him, no, I'm not.
But you'll take the money anyway.
Oh yeah. No.
Where are you
I was
living now that you're in LA?
downtown.
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 You have a lot of guy friends, a lot of girlfriends.
They're a good mixture. Yeah.
You know, I'm over this, John. God damn it. I know something about you. What makes you interesting besides everything?
You ever try to suck your own dick?
Yes.
Me too. That's all I needed to know. Next.
What happened?
Doesn't it look like if you like lift up the back of his hair, there's a little small, tiny cowboy hat?
Oh, don't ever tap me on my shoulder like that again. That's not a thing you can do. I stopped that because I'm like, wow, Brian might have something really good here. He's never tapped me on my back in the middle of my back before.
Just amazed.
Doesn't it look like he has a tiny cowboy hat?
All right, fine.
Of all the things going on here, a tiny cowboy hat?
It looks like he has a little baby, tiny, small cowboy hat underneath his hair.
John, you're into fashion a lot. Do you always like dress like a rock star, sort of? You always have that thing?
Yeah. That's
Maybe
pretty
you
chill.
called yourself a sex symbol. What do you mean by that? Like, tell us more about that. What are you talking about?
I guess, I think, when you're on stage, it's like you're just desexualized to the point of like, what's that? Or if you're like, fuck, people are like, aha. So, being so forward with the fact that I do consider myself a sex symbol is a powerful statement of itself.
Okay, talk about anal. You said an anal joke.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anal?
How many marriages have been saved by anal?
Not a lot.
They've been ruined by anal.
like-
Have you ever fucked a chick in the ass?
No.
So you have no experience. Sometimes they shit blood.
Sometimes?
Yeah. So anal's not the greatest fucking savior. Like once you fuck a chick in the ass, then you'll have a different perspective of anal.
Okay.
It's
Sometimes they shit blood, and the guy fucking them gets so excited that he passes out because he mixed his blood pressure medicine with Tums or whatever the fuck.
you should fuck a chick in the ass before you talk about anal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if you don't talk about
Noted.
riding horses, if you've never ridden a horse.
Yeah.
Or fucked a horse in his asshole.
A lot of girls have undiagnosed internal hemorrhoids also.
I love when Brian does this.
It gets
Undiagnosed?
messy.
Yeah. They get diagnosed with these hemorrhoids after fucking Brian.
Brian will take one life experience he's had and generalize it for all of us. is my favorite thing about him.
A lot of women would have hemorrhoids they don't know about.
A lot of girls get crabs when they ride in a Jetta.
Your
All
dad's never called you a faggot, like for real?
Whoa.
I love
Wow.
it. Let's get right to it.
I just want to know.
Welcome to the truth chamber.
I'm saying,
John.
there's friends of mine, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
who aren't as effeminate that's happened to. I'm not saying that.
But for example,
Yeah, what's up?
I got called a faggot on Comedy Central last week.
Word.
Live on Roast Battle, and wait for it. Comedy Central didn't bleep it.
Yeah, they didn't believe it once.
What does that tell you? I'm a faggot. And I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't bleep it for you. If they didn't bleep it for me, look, I acknowledge that I have some feminine qualities, but you're like 30, 40, 50% at least more than me. I think I'm hyper aware enough to know. Right? 30, 40% more? Am I really that gay that I'm almost as gay as John Gomorrah? Jesus Christ.
What's your ethnic background?
Like a mixture of thing. Like
Yeah, we get that.
Woman has
Like a
man,
mutt.
Italian, Spanish, gay.
Yeah, I just consider myself like an ethnic mutt because I have like a lot of different things.
Yeah, okay, your mom and dad were just they were just like 9 different things.
Yeah, like my mom's from Hawaii, but she's not Hawaiian, you know.
Okay.
And
So you got a little Keanu Reeves going with you.
yeah.
What was your dad? He's not around anymore.
My dad's like Mexican and Spanish, I think.
Mexican and
And
Spanish.
Spanish.
Wow.
Doubled up.
Gotta know
Double
who this
decker.
guy is. God damn it.
Yeah.
Double decker. Remember when Taco Bell had those? The hard shell and the soft shell.
They still have them, Tony.
They do? Oh, you're,
Now they have them
I
with
mean,
Doritos. And
I bet
My one
you-
bit advice.
You would know that. That's why you hang
Why,
with
yeah.
girls that have interior hemorrhoids. They don't know about. Picked up this chick at Taco Bell. 2 double deckers. Went
Do you-
south of Hobo.
Do you see how hard it is for us to get to know you?
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
you know, I mean, unless you don't like Daniel Tosh doesn't want you to know anything about him, and he just writes jokes. So just write jokes or open up. But you got so much loaded in what we already are wondering about you that we want to know who is.
When you come out of the closet, confetti and balloons are going to come down from the sky. Like
Out
it's
of your
going to be
asshole,
incredible. I'm just all right. I guess I'm just
sorry.
kidding. John, do you have any reason why you would like think that being gay is bad, or do you think you would admit it if you were gay?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason it's bad.
You love pussy, huh?
So much.
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay, dude, Tony,
It's like
Tony,
mind blowing.
the lie detector test just went.
I love it all the time.
Lie detector just exploded.
So much.
Do you love pussy? Almost as much as Hanukkah.
All right, there he goes, John Gomorrah.
Thank
everybody.
you.
You met him.
Good
you
luck,
met him
buddy.
here. He's John Gomorrah.
He's not on Twitter, but he's on Tinder.
Sachets back
No,
door
he's
lights.
not on Twitter. He's not on Twitter.